Hello and welcome back to the Angel and Joey Show. Coming to you on Wednesday evening.
Almost after dark. Just barely missing the cutoff.
Yeah, but I'm not
6
delirious.
o'clock is what I
He's probably
decided.
delirious. That's why he has his cup of, what are you drinking today?
Pinot Grigio. Cheap. They're selling it 2 for $9.
Ah, nice Pinot. Very well.
It's not a nice Pinot.
Not...
That's what the fancy people call Pinot. A Pinot.
Oh, okay. I mean, don't test that theory in front of the fancy people, please. No, ASMR?
Yeah.
Are we doing that?
Yeah. You want to know what I got into this weekend? Are you ready?
Drugs? Oh, it's 420. Get lit,
No.
y'all.
No, not
Get
drugs.
lit, y'all.
But pause.
Down. Sit. Joey, tell him to sit. I'm not authoritative enough.
That was pretty good to me. His only thing left is to smack him on his butt. He's gone.
Just seal him the room.
He'll start barking. No, that's a bad idea. Okay, welcome him.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh man. Okay. All right.
We choose to go to the moon.
You son of a bitch. I'm in. What's your name?
That's Joey.
Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
Good morning, Angel. What was said was for you and for you alone.
And don't worry about the ladies.
What face?
Did I do that?
Welcome back to the Angel and Joy Show. Another Wednesday evening episode, hopefully.
Oh, right. We're recording on Tuesday, but it comes out on Wednesday.
It'll come out at night.
No. If I am good, I'll get it all done tonight. Even though I have to be up at
If you're good.
4:30 in the morning.
You're holding a glass of Pinot Grigio. And you have work tomorrow.
That's a good
You're the
point.
only
So
one.
it'll come out at like 3.
You know what? We're going to change our date, actually, to Thursday.
Don't listen to her. She's in control.
Sir, I'm trying to give you some leeway, and you should give me some leeway.
I don't like it. I like the pressure.
Because I have to do the thumbnail after the video is freaking uploaded. Because you can't even navigate Google to share it with me. You still think you're uploading it to our shared email.
I know we're not uploading it there.
Yeah, so you need to share it with me. And you keep forgetting. That's why I keep saying.
Can I share the last one?
No. You said you're uploading it, and I was like, okay.
Well, why didn't you say anything to me? I'm a busy person. I got things going on, people.
His computer's got things going on. Everything's a hot mess. It's not even after dark episode, but it's a hot mess.
It's almost after dark.
Is that the X23 that I see on the screen?
Where?
That girl.
That?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's this new show. Oh, before I get into what I really want to talk to first.
How was your week?
No. You've asked about this now. We're talking about this because I wanted to bring this up. It's this show called His Dark Materials, based on the movie / book A Golden Compass.
Okay.
You ever seen The Golden Compass?
Nope. Haven't heard of any. I've heard of these things. I think my mom is actually watching this show right now. But
It's great. No, I've never
she
seen
get the channel. That's a different story.
I've never seen Golden Compass. Started watching the show, but in the show they have these things called demons, spelled DAEMONS.
Yeah, I read books.
Have you? But that's not how demons is normally
Yes,
spelled.
it is. I mean, sometimes.
That's daemons.
It depends on the book.
Based on this, how stupid the person is writing the book.
It depends on the book. And the type
Is it
of
like
demon.
a British thing?
I
Like
don't know.
color?
It
Like
just-
how they spell color with a
color,
U?
Flavor.
Or theater,
Delta.
where it's an RE instead of ER?
Theatre.
Listen, you guys lost the war. We set the tone now. So they have these things called.
As if.
They have these things called demons,
Mm-hmm.
which are like little animals, and they like.
They're like familiars.
Kind of.
In some, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. But basically, they can't be too far away from their animal. Animal's always with them. If the animal gets killed, the person gets killed. Person gets killed, animal disappears.
Now, is this the side of like the fantasy where like if your familiar gets killed and your attachment to like the realm that you're in is like gone?
No, you're dead.
Oh, dead completely.
Animal dies, they're
Okay.
one and the same. You
Okay.
are your animal. So like your animal's getting
That
choked
sucks.
out. That's you getting choked out. Like they send another demon after yours, and you're just like, oh my gosh.
Really? That sucks. I mean, like, is there different planes in this?
They're
this lore?
basically what they're going through is like finding multiple worlds.
Okay.
So she lives in one world. She comes to our world, which is like no demons. Then they
Mhm.
find another one. But basically, it was like, what demon do you think would be yours? Because what happens is, as they grow up, the demon can shapeshift. But when you hit puberty, it locks into one animal.
Okay, that sounds familiar. Now, I don't know what animal I'll have. I probably like some type of
Should you pick
cat
mine
with
and I
wings.
pick yours again? Like
Say
with the
cat
cartoon.
with wings.
Cat with wings?
Like a Pegasus.
A
but
griffin?
cat. Griffin.
A griffin. They're real creatures.
Hippogriff.
What is a hippogriff?
Sorry, I'm thinking of Avatar: The Last Airbender and the mutated animals, and I was trying to think of like Toph, the flying boar, and then there's also a hippogriff. But honestly,
I feel like
if
you'd
you're
be
not,
a liger. A lion tiger.
I like that. Oh, like Avatar 1, wasn't that like a liger type thing, deer
No,
type?
that was
thing?
a sea lion. But it was it was a
It's
turtle
similar
lion.
shit.
Turtle lion.
Avatar 1, his spirit guide, the
Oh.
little thing. Honestly, if you have not seen any of these shows, you're probably so confused, and I'm so sorry, but we're gonna keep going. And move on. Go on.
So, what I got into over this weekend, I didn't even pull up our topics for today.
No.
I meant to, I started to, then my computer started glitching like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try.
I came here, left, and he said, I have everything ready.
Everything was mostly ready.
Mostly. No, he didn't say mostly ready when I left. He said everything was going to be ready.
Yeah, but then I had to go get some wine and my spicy nachos, and I got distracted by
Yeah,
his
nothing
dark
for me.
materials.
Nothing.
You wanted something?
You didn't tell me.
You should have asked.
You should have asked.
You should have known I was
You
going.
should have asked. I should have known.
You should have known I was going.
I should have just looked at everybody's plate and be like, I think he's behind
And
me. I'm not sure.
Asked me for something. Hey, if you go somewhere, I want blah blah blah.
So next time I come, I will want Hawaiian rolls. Also,
I can't get that from 7-Eleven.
You're at 7-Eleven, it's too small. Anyway, also, did you guys know that you cook Hawaiian rolls?
Who's drunk here? You or me?
Nobody. Nobody.
The audience.
The audience.
Drunk on power.
Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into it.
Okay. I only put drama there
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't allowing you to veto it. I knew if I put what it was, there would be a potential veto.
Also, I don't know what kind of person he thinks I am, but he put on this list Jake Paul, blah,
What
blah,
do you
blah,
have
blah.
against Jake Paul? I mean, obviously they're losers. They're annoying. What?
What do I? What?
Are you confusing Jake and Logan? Do you know the difference? Because
I
I barely do.
I don't know the difference, but I don't care about them. Period.
Well, tell that to the millions of people in the world who do.
I don't care.
Did you watch his fight?
Why would I watch it?
It lasted 2 minutes.
We're on different sides of the internet. Like,
that's not my side of the internet. I went out
No,
my way to
oh.
look it up because I knew it was happening.
I only go
It was
out
a
on my
big fight.
I don't. It's not on my side of the internet. I'm trying to be entertained and learn things.
Oh, I was entertained by the 2-minute
Mm.
punch to the head and this guy falls on the floor.
Oh, of course. He's nothing but a wuss. Did he
No, Jake punched the guy.
Oh,
A professional MMA fighter.
rigged. Everything's. What are you
Made
buying
1.5
star?
million off of it. Just
As
from
he
people
should.
paying to buy it.
Yeah. And then
I went on to see how
you
much
get
it
a cut.
was. It was $60 to buy it. Then the thing lasted for 2 minutes. I'm like, I'm so glad I looked this up on
Yeah.
YouTube and saw it for free.
Yeah.
Back to the drama
Okay.
that is. Are you aware of TikTok houses?
I don't like that. Isn't that like the squad houses?
The squat, there's only ones I know. Hype House, Sway House.
I've heard of Hype House, and I saw like their little video where they had like the music video, and there was like all guys and one girl, and like it was like super cringy rapping, and they had like the KFC guy on shirts, and
Is
I
that
don't know
still
why.
softish? Because that's Sway House.
There was no black people there.
Yeah, there's no black people in any of them.
Oh, really?
There's
okay.
like Lorraine in there.
So, okay. So, yeah, I don't go on that side of TikTok. But but I was thinking about the other TikTok houses where I've seen black people. That's all I know. But I don't
seen one. I'm
really?
sure they're out there, but they don't pop up.
There's this girl, I forgot her name. She's like super skinny, and like she's like funny. She has a large mole, and like I don't know her name. I think there's like a mama in the title, but I don't know.
Well, basically, there's some drama in the Sway House, which I got heavily invested in over the weekend. For what reason? I love drama.
You love drama. You love drama.
I don't like it in my own life, but I love to watch other people go through crap.
I wonder if I like drama in my real life. No, I don't.
Who does?
I mean, I like certain
Some
levels.
people just, I don't think anyone likes it, but I feel like certain people are drawn to causing it and always having it as a constant in their life.
My instinct is not to cause it. Like I don't want to start. I'm not starting none. There won't be none.
You gotta catch me on the wrong week, and then I'm like, let's start something.
I'm a runner. She's a runner. She's stressed. Like I will like leave. Like if I feel uncomfortable, goodbye. Yeah. I will ghost you.
So, there in the Sway House, there's this guy, Josh Richards, the one who does the podcast with Dave Portnoy, the one who had the sex tape last week.
Oh.
So he does the podcast with Dave.
Okay.
Weirdest combination ever.
Can't imagine both of them, but
you haven't seen Josh Richards.
Nope.
Pause.
I'm tired of these babies, these
Making
children.
millions.
You know what? Make that money. Go
Yeah.
ahead, but don't be weird. Don't be gross. Don't be like ugh. I mean, it's just so cringe. So cringe. You know what's also cringe? Nikita Dragon. She's so freaking cringe. Who? Nikita Dragon.
I don't know.
Look that up because, like,
Nikita Dragon?
Nikita Dragon, like a bang bang.
This one?
Yeah. Like, she's like trying to be a part of that crowd. And it's like, she was okay at one point, and like, she just, it's just so cringe to me. Like, these children. Like, I don't want to see no kids.
Ugh.
Period. I don't want to see those kids with the floppy mop hair. The Bieber bowl cut was better. The Nesta Classified. The Nesta Classified was better.
It was a different time.
Ugh.
Now these kids are on the internet.
It's like worse.
Trying to get people to watch it.
It's like worse than, it's like the bad version of K-pop.
Times change. You gotta keep up.
Maybe I am an adult because I don't give a shit.
So.
Also, I can't wait to get to 30 because that's when people say that are after 30, they say that you stop caring. Truly.
I stopped caring at 15.
But you're still carrying on about all these teeny boppers.
Oh no, I love it.
I don't want to see them. They annoy me because it's so.
I don't care about most things, but I care. I love
so
drama.
It's so cringeworthy. I like fictional drama.
What happened that I got super invested in?
Okay.
You saw Josh, you saw Jaden, you saw Nessa. Josh and Nessa were dating. They off and on for 2 years. Let me speak. Jaden was dating this girl named Maddie, or Mads.
Mm-hmm.
Also, off and on. Mm-hmm. They're taking a break or like something. They're back together for a little bit. She's like borrowing his phone. I got all this because I watched a whole 30-minute podcast of her on Call Her Daddy podcast. Have you seen Call Her Daddy? Top Barstool podcast. It's huge. Don't stop this to go look it up. It's not that good. So good. And so she's on there telling the story about how she like went through Jaden's phone and saw that him and Nessa were like meeting up at a party behind her back. Then later they break up. She wants to tell Josh because Nessa is still dating Josh. Josh is like on Barstool with Dave Portnoy calling her crazy, saying like, why I'm not going to believe an ex because the two of them are best friends, Josh and Jaden, who has now stolen his girlfriend, and I'm obsessed with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Joey loves the CW.
Obsessed.
He loves drama
The
filled,
drama.
love triangles.
The
with-
TMZ is after Jaden and Nessa. Like, are you guys dating? I saw you were at his house until 7 a.m. yesterday. And you're going to say, oh no, nothing's going on here. One time, one of my friends slept with his best friend's girlfriend.
Now that's what do you tell them? What did you say to him when you found out?
Okay. I also use big words like that so I can line up the audio video. But
How was your week?
don't you dare ask about my week. You know how my week was.
Más o menos.
How was your week? No, wait. I don't care.
Fair enough.
Just kidding. I heard you took a lot of naps this week.
Yes. Because I got my vaccine. You know, depression.
Any strange dreams or whatnot?
I did have one that haunted me, but I can't. Oh, yeah. But it was the day of because I couldn't sleep because it was like early and I didn't want to I wanted to be there early.
Mm-hmm.
And all I remember is that it was very realistic.
She's
Giants.
been on vacation for like 2 weeks, by the way. So
A week and a half, but it
Almost
was like
2 weeks.
it was it was it was a very realistic cyclops, a giant, and he was running, and I don't know what I was doing, but he was running, and he did a jump, a cannonball, and he was landing on me.
did he yell cannonball?
No, it was a. You ever seen Jack the Giant Slayer? It was sort of that cinematography, and it was very
Is
scary.
that the same as James and the Giant Peach?
No, but I do love James and the Giant Peach.
I had the dream. Have you ever had a dream where you're not the star of the dream? Like most of my dreams focus on
Yes.
me experiencing things,
Mm-hmm.
but I had a dream where I was just watching other people
Really?
have their experience. I don't even remember what it was, but it's so vividly stuck in with me that I wasn't in the thing.
Like it was,
Like I wasn't interacting with the people.
and you realized that while you were in the dream.
Yeah.
And you were just like, oh, I'm just like
I'm a voyeur.
I'm a presence.
I'm a voyeur. That's what they call it. Voyeurism.
Yeah. I've had dreams like that. The only one that I can remember is like Earth exploded, and it was like heartbreaking. Like I was seeing it, I was seeing everything break apart. I was seeing the ocean, all the oceans do their thing as it broke apart from the inside out, and I was devastated, and I woke up crying.
You should start taking some Klonopin.
What's Klonopin?
It mellows you out so you don't have anxiety. Because that's what it sounds like you have.
I want to try and get us a BetterHelp sponsorship.
I'm too mellow to have anxiety.
I just have
I have stress.
I have so many levels of like.
You have so many levels of what?
Thoughts and anxiety attached to the thoughts.
Uh-huh.
So I'm an overthinker. And I think that's like the Virgo side of my
Yeah, but some
astrological
but like
thoughts.
but I know how to turn it off.
I
My stress manifests as in like I feel like body pains
Mhm.
and I feel like I'll lose my hair out of stress or
Really?
turn gray earlier because people stress me, but I just. We've been
So I
through
get
this.
stressed. I get normal stress. Like if I'm at work, I want things to end up a certain way, but I have to that's easier to manage. But like, I feel like it's like short-term stress and long-term stress.
You know what hit me for the first time in the longest time?
Golf ball?
No. I get this feeling. It's kind of like depression, but like when either I'm out of schedule and things aren't going normal,
Mhm.
or I don't feel like I'm accomplishing things that I normally do in the week. So while you've been on vacation,
Mm-hmm.
my days off have been non-consecutive and my week has been flowing differently. So I had that. Normally it happens like when I was living in New Jersey, like if it was snowing outside and I couldn't go outside or do anything, I get this depression, but like really it's just like super bored.
Cabin fever.
Yeah,
That's what it's
sure.
called.
Cabin fever.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm getting that. I'm still going out. I'm going to work, and I'm still doing things on
Yeah.
a daily basis. But things aren't lining up, and I'm fine with things changing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like I'm not in my, what is that called? A circadian rhythm. I feel like
Your circadian rhythm is off.
thrown off.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this year, especially like coming so far into the pandemic, and we're still at the same jobs, we're still doing the same thing, but everything's always changing, always shifting a little bit, especially this week. It feels like we're in a never-ending waiting room. That's like, we know what we're doing in the waiting room. We're reading the same magazines.
It's so weird though, because I haven't felt like that. Like I normally call it my man period.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when like I'm depressed and I'll snap on you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm extra moody.
Yeah.
But I haven't felt like that in months.
Really?
Months. And normally it would happen every month.
Well, I think that is actually a real thing that I've like heard of.
Yeah.
So I think you would need to get something back in check for yourself, possibly.
Yeah.
But,
My
or
schedule at work, so maybe you should come back.
You said months. I have only been gone for a week and a half.
Months and months this has
and
not happened.
And I have
It
been gone
happens-
for a week and a half.
It started the week you were gone.
You said months.
What do you mean started?
You said that you have not had your man period for a month.
For months.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been on the same schedule every week for months.
Yes.
With the 2 days off.
And when did your last man period happen?
Couldn't tell you, but it hasn't.
So I've only been off for a week and a half.
So long that it. Listen, the last time it happened was so long ago that I don't remember until the week you were gone that it came back.
Oh. Don't got anything for you there, sir. I mean, I told you a while ago, put in your request, put in your time off, because you never know what's gonna happen. And you've done this thing 3 different times where you have to take over our store.
I'm pulling a Marv.
As you should. As you should.
Shout out to you, Marv.
I will say this time and time again.
You bought me this new stand.
Hey.
Can we shout out our viewer?
Hey.
Marvin.
Hey,
don't call him that. I call him
that. I know. I felt weird saying it. I don't like doing it. Hey, you there.
What's up, Marv?
With the beret. He's the nicest. What the hell did you say?
Exactly that. Exactly what you said.
The nicest?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, I thought you would give your mom that title. Dang. Okay.
That's not what I said, but nicest works. Okay. Can we start with news of the week? Funny stuff.
You didn't even ask me how my week was.
Oh
yeah, you did.
Literally just asked you that.
At least I remembered.
And then I said,
at least I remembered.
I don't care.
At least I remembered that I forgot.
Because while you wait till 30 to stop caring, I started.
There's so many thoughts happening in my head.
The power of memes and social media movements is what I wrote.
Mm-hmm. Do you have elaborate?
Do you know about Dogecoin?
That is going up. It's about to reach $1. I mean,
fart in my
you
pants
told me not to
call,
invest in it.
Put my on my face. It's going to $1.
Don't invest in Dogecoin. That's what Joy's advice is.
I bought Dogecoin.
So when I said I was going to invest in Dogecoin and you said no, what the heck was that?
I got more money to play the odds.
I don't have more money.
You don't have more money. If that went to 0, you'd be messed up. Me?
Ooh.
Sitting fancy.
True.
Could quit my job tomorrow and be fine. Not because of Dogecoin specifically. It helps to my overall portfolio.
I could quit my job tomorrow and still be fine, but for different reasons.
Yeah, you don't have bills to pay.
He's right. I don't have rent.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but I still have a car.
But I have
note.
freedom. Oh.
Yo. Let's talk about freedom.
Freedom.
Are you seeing the Beyonce song?
I don't know.
Freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains upon myself. I'm my freedom riding world.
Stop, Beyonce's gonna sue us. Have we made it when Beyonce sues us?
No. Yes. No.
Yes and no.
No, because she has people. She wouldn't even know. Her people would sue us on behalf of her.
I'm coming for you, Beyonce.
Yeah. Oh no. You know, I listened to Sweet Dreams the other day. It's so good. You can be a sweet dream.
Old school Beyonce, definitely way better.
I mean, it's
I
more
like her
it's more
either
for
way.
general audiences.
I like her either way. Like,
Which is your best Beyonce? The Destiny's Child, the early 2000s, Crazy in Love, the
Destiny's Child, I mean, like, I know a few songs, but I'm not like, Destiny's Child. Early Beyonce was like Crazy in Love, and that's all I know. Then there's the one Countdown.
Mhm.
That Countdown is yeah. But that whole album I think is called Countdown.
No.
What's it called?
It's 4.
4. So that's where I really know her from. That's when I was like, okay, I'm
Or
in.
it's self-titled.
I'm in
I can't remember.
And then there's 1+1. What's it called? That
1 +
album.
1
That
equals
album's
2.
called Beyonce, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like there's one in between those two.
I think I could not tell you. All I know is Rihanna. I'm more of a Rihanna stan, but I love Beyonce as well. Battle of the Babes. Wait, no. We're both on Rihanna's side. Rihanna wins.
I could easily argue Beyonce though.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to argue against
Coming
Beyonce.
back now.
Battle of the Babes. Rihanna knows her place in the world.
Hold on. Can you state exactly who it is? Because maybe it's a separate segment and they're just getting this now.
I am vouching for Rihanna, Robin.
What we have is
Rihanna.
Beyonce and Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna. That is true. That is the correct.
Beyonce versus Rihanna in the correct order that they belong. Beyonce, then Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even know how to say her name.
It is Rihanna, but people do what they do. But I feel like everybody is like always pitting them against each other.
If you think you can compete Rihanna with Beyonce,
But the thing is, Rihanna's not trying to compete with anybody.
I like her.
She will come after anybody and everybody. She used
Except
to
Chris Brown.
She did. They were fighting each other. He was only stronger.
Well, clearly she lost. Like she's gonna lose to Beyonce.
Now, let's be clear. Rihanna was never trying to be anybody that she wasn't. Like in the beginning of
know who gets beat in Beyonce's relationship? Jay-Z by Solange in an elevator.
You spilled your wine again.
I don't care.
He did it again. But Rihanna knows who she is. She's not trying to compete against Beyonce. Nobody's beating Beyonce. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
She can't.
Yeah, she can't, but she's not trying to. She's in her own lane, and she's in the fast lane.
I feel like I could argue Rihanna better than you could argue Rihanna.
You're not even
Beyonce.
arguing Beyonce. You're just saying Beyonce. Of course, if you
Because that's all you need to say. Exactly. I'm not arguing because that's all you need to say.
So then we're in two different lanes, a goddess and a different type of goddess. Then
See, I feel like you're underplaying Rihanna, and I should argue them against each other for myself.
why? Fine. Go
But-
forth and do so.
Should we switch?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Beyonce.
Okay. Now, people really want to downplay Beyonce because
Who's downplaying Beyonce? Beyonce.
you really want to fight from them both, don't you? Oh, wow. People really want to downplay Beyonce and act like she can't sing, act like she can't be as talented as she is. She earned that spot. Hold on.
Hold on, audience. You're less important.
Beyonce fought for where she was. She fought to make sure that people knew that she was a great singer, and then she moved on to her solo career. And then she moved on to
Rihanna literally fought Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Like, what's better than that?
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
We just switched.
She can barely dance.
She can barely dance.
She's out there moving around. She's out here with a slut face. She had a baby, and now she want to be all grown and whatnot because she's been living in the past.
And this is the kind of slander that Beyonce gets on the daily, which is why she picks and chooses the moments where she lets herself free and lets herself
She lets herself free, and it's great. We all love it. It's great, Beyonce. You do great work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I have to say. Rihanna, always been herself. True to herself. Does whatever she needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
Free.
And you're saying that Beyonce is not?
Beyonce is not free. She's stuck in a regime run by her mother and father.
She's
who
stuck in a
manage
regime
her
by herself. She deliberately
by
broke.
herself.
She deliberately broke away from her father, and she was running the show. She made sure that she was a part of every single creative process that there could be, and she was saying yes or no and tweaking to the T. She was on the day shift. She was on the night shift. She was doing overtime, and even today in this era, when she was doing Coachella, she was even working overtime then because she had just had twins, and you know that does.
Oh, so you're saying she's a bad mom too? Because she doesn't spend any time with her kids, clearly.
Y'all know I didn't say that.
That's what I heard.
No, I said she was working to make sure that she was able to perform to her standard, which is the highest standard that there is. Period. So he could try and slander Beyonce with some hearsay, with some random things you pull out of your butt.
She's just overhyped. You know, like, yeah, she's great, but people hype her up too much.
But she's overhyped for a reason. Ask yourself, why is she overhyped?
She's overhyped because people want to hop on the bandwagon and be like, oh my gosh, you love Beyonce? I want to be cool like you and love Beyonce
because you
too.
know what? When people realized that Beyonce was black for the second time around, you know they wanted to cancel her. You know once she started writing music that she
didn't need
wanted
to realize was black? Rihanna.
No.
Straight out of the Trinidad.
Okay,
and Tobago's.
obviously we knew where she was black, but do you remember the SNL skit where it was like
I
they were having the
remember.
panic where they realized that she was black because she was actually being able to write about things that she wanted to do. So in the beginning era, she was very much
stuck in the regime and wouldn't pull herself out until she saw a true star doing it and succeeding. Rihanna, Nicki. Don't let me bring these other people in.
Now
these other powerful black women. It's a black queen summer.
Can I
say it's a black queen?
Can I speak? So notice, audience, that the only argument against Beyonce for Rihanna is like slandering Beyonce's name. He has not said anything about Rihanna and all.
She powerful. She done everything. All her albums are great. But Umbrella, Raining Men with Nicki. There's so many songs. I love more Rihanna albums than I could listen straight through with all Rihanna albums, but I can't do that to Beyonce albums. They're good, but I'm like skip. Oh, I like this bop.
But you're not even saying why Rihanna is great. You are only slandering Beyonce because she's not good enough.
You don't need to say why she's great. Everyone knows she's great.
You don't need to say. You're the one that's arguing for Rihanna, so you do need to say. You don't need to sit up here and slander Beyonce just because you're not gonna sit on my foot, doggo.
Just because what? She put out Lemonade, but didn't want to let anyone hear it. You put it on Tidal, so people had to pay her specifically in order to hear it.
Artists on Tidal get more money for streaming.
Oh, she's so broke.
All artists on Tidal.
Oh.
See?
Beyonce's so broke, she needs your money from Tidal.
Now, see the audience? He's only slandering. I'm lifting up Beyonce, and you're not even lifting up Rihanna. You haven't even said any of her accomplishments.
Said she was great.
Oh.
I said she's amazing.
He said she was great.
I said all her albums are amazing.
You know who's amazing?
To listen through.
Ed Sheeran, but he's not who we're talking about.
Ed Sheeran is amazing and probably wrote most of Beyonce's songs, and that's why she's great.
Oh, wow. But look at you. You didn't even say anything about Rihanna. What about Rihanna's accolades? You haven't even mentioned Fenty Beauty or Fenty Skin or Savage X Fenty or her hair or her fashion show.
She don't have hair. Beyonce puts on wigs all day. Rihanna lives with her true life.
Literally everybody wears wigs. Every male and female on TV wears a wig.
What if I just pull off my hair right now as a wig?
I feel like I won because he could only get a leg up by interrupting me and trying to act like Beyonce doesn't have these accolades for a reason. Period.
Single ladies? Great. Love it. A couple songs from Lemonade. From Lemonade. Great. Love it. Rihanna? She got Fenty Beauty.
I think I just won. Because I'm a part of the Navy and the Beehive. Period.
No, you gotta pick one.
I don't have to pick one. I'm part of the Navy.
Wow.
but I know who won. It
The
was me.
Beehive, obviously.
Yes. I'm a fair.
But we're no debate over. We'll let the people decide from here. What do you feel about Beyonce with Jay-Z? Do you think Jay-Z's attractive?
I don't think he's attractive, but I also don't know the guy. But I also think I have a theory that like he's being punished with his hair because
He's being punished with his hair?
they took out a bet. Now hair is a peculiar thing.
Punished with only time I can think of Jay-Z is wearing a hat.
You haven't seen him recently in the last 2 years where his hair is doing everything.
Maybe. Doing what?
Everything.
What is everything?
You have Google
I
at
don't
your
know.
at
I
your
don't want to
fingers.
look at it up. Feelings, no facts. Just tell me what his hair's doing.
It's like The Weeknd, but with a lot more growth.
Is it really?
It's a lot more growth.
Oh God.
It's The Weeknd in all directions.
He was bad enough looking already, and if it looks
Yeah.
like that,
And I feel like
he's got to be funny, right? Or
Jay-Z.
yeah.
I mean, I
Why
guess
would
he shot a
Beyonce-
man. I mean, I don't know.
Why would Beyonce be with him if he wasn't like funny or something?
Because there
She
are other
doesn't.
attributes that she might have. She might be funny.
She doesn't need the money.
No.
She-
But it's a power couple. And after all this time, you get other attachments. It's like Catelyn Stark said, love wasn't there at the beginning, but you grow into it. Okay. So this is something that we're doing. If you've ever seen the channel The And, it's basically they get groups of people, couples or friends or family members, and they get them together, ask thought-provoking questions, some that might make them more uncomfortable, or just like to open up the dialogue, icebreakers, things like that. So, we're gonna play that. They have it online. They have it on the app. And you have to pay for it if you want like to get extra points and things like that. So we're just gonna do the first one. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this one. What is it about me that makes you think I understand you?
Oh my gosh. You know that TikTok that I sent you the other day?
Which one?
The
Barbie-
best friend one. No, not the
Oh,
barbecue
yeah.
one. And then I sent you, ew, I thought that was going to be funny.
I thought it was gonna be funny too, and I was waiting to like be like, oh, where's the thing? Where's the punch? And then I was like,
And then you watched the whole thing,
This
didn't
is
you?
it?
Didn't you watch the
I
whole
did
thing?
watch the whole thing.
That's how I know you understand me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
But it was,
because
like, all
what are you
sweet and
doing?
whatnot.
What do you want me to do? Sit down.
But then it actually turned out to be like all sweet and whatnot.
Yeah, and I was
It's
like,
oh my gosh,
no,
what did I just
what-
send?
Don't do that.
But you watched the whole thing, and that's how I know.
Oh wow.
Because you were waiting for the same thing I was waiting.
I was waiting for something gross and like weird, but yeah.
Yep. Because I sent it to you as soon as he said, send this to one of your best friends,
Uh-huh.
blah, blah, blah. And then I thought it was going to be like, you're.
Yeah.
But
I
it
thought
didn't
was
go
gonna be
that
something else.
direction.
And it was just like painting. It's like,
oh my gosh,
da, da,
you're the
da.
best. I loved all the times we
And I was
shared.
like, what is that?
And I was like, wow, this is what I just sent?
Yep.
Didn't send it to anyone else, though.
Yeah.
Normally I send it to like multiple people when I find something good.
Yikes.
But that was it. What do I do with this thing?
I
Shake
think
it?
just swipe it or shake it or something. Shake it like I saw it take a. Oh my gosh. Your slushy wine. Do you see a different question?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
There's only so many cards. I would have to pay for more. He's taking his sweet, nonchalant time. I don't think I know the answer to the like if you asked me
I
that.
messed it up.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I know the answer if we asked something else. I don't know. This is only the second one. Okay. It's saying relax and look at each other until you feel the phone buzz.
I don't like that.
I'm not doing eye contact.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
See, that's how I know you get me.
God. I didn't read the full. Oh my God.
I'm sober.
Such awkward.
How do I get to more questions? Oh, there we go.
I only have 3 unless you download it on your phone. These are thought provoking questions. So if it makes you uncomfortable, we got to talk about it. What was the question?
I don't know, stuff that I didn't like. I'm gonna read them for the audience, but not for you. What is the strongest value? What is the strongest common value of our? What is the strongest common value of ours that connects us? What are your 3 favorite memories we share? In 5 words, describe how you think others perceive our friendship. What can I do to be a better friend? What is preventing me from becoming the person I want to be?
I'm not supposed to answer any
That
of
one.
this.
That one.
Preventing you from being the person that you want to be.
My addiction to crack cocaine.
No.
That's
Your inability to spend the money that you have.
To do what?
To invest in things other than Bitcoin and other coins.
What are other things going to do for me?
Invest in things that can make you give you other avenues of money.
Like?
I don't know. That's your job. My job is to answer the question, and I did that. Because obviously, if you have like enough money to be able to quit, you might have enough money to be able to invest in something that might get you money in a different direction. Do you have a Roth IRA?
Yeah, obviously, and that's a waste of time. Offers me chump change.
Well, you're supposed to invest in that.
It comes out of my paycheck like $50.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm putting hundreds of thousands of dollars into crypto.
Well,
because that's what makes me money.
But you're not spending the money. So how?
Yeah, but it makes me more money.
That is true, but when will you spend it?
When it's enough that I can leave it in there and take a good amount. I spend it all the time. Like last month, I was short.
Stop playing with Pop Socket.
It's so fun. How do you not play with this all the time?
I play with it all the time.
I was looking at these in Target. I was like, do I need one? But I couldn't find one I liked. You think it like wears out?
This one hasn't. When I got a new phone case, I got a new pop socket to match. So it doesn't. The original brand doesn't really run out like that. So why didn't you want to ask the other ones?
I don't know. They made me cringe.
Okay, then what can I do to be a better friend? Move out. Imagine that. You would have to come to me. That'd be amazing.
I would do it.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'm free all the time. But I can't bring all this stuff with me. That's the thing. I have all the stuff.
All you have to do is bring that goddamn bin, put it in your trunk.
You know I'm probably moving sometime this year.
Yeah, you said
out of this apartment.
It's August.
Yeah.
Where are you looking?
Haven't started.
The Angel and Joy Show. Limited time only. Find it now while you can. I think that's it. This is a weird episode, but it might be a little bit choppy. But
it's probably going to be so short.
Yeah, but we're okay with that.
Because Battle of the Babes will be separate segment.
Okay.
Most likely.
With his yelling. Go check that out.
Yelling? When did I yell at all?
Headache.
I stayed completely kind and calm the entire time. And this one over here, flip-flopping. Can't decide who she...
So loud in my headphones.
I'm calm now.
As if. Says to spill. You ever seen that? Like
I spilled twice this episode. Did you notice the second time? I spilled on myself over here.
For the last one, when you spilled and you dropped it and then you spilled a little bit more. Have you ever seen that apple juice vine? Look it up.
That's what you could do to be a better friend. Stop telling me to look it up. I don't want to look it up.
It's fine. Go on YouTube.
Because you know what happens when I look it up? Then I have to look it up later and record it so I can put it in this thing.
That's fine. More content. It's fine for me.
Exactly.
YouTube. Chop, chop. We gotta go to the grocery store.
Let's go get pizza.
I feel like this is a half dark. This is like a... You heard the audio? It's like, inspiration. Inspiration. I'll show you. This episode is over, guys. What are you doing here? Better get out of here.
Get out of here. We're done. Don't you see we're done?
Yeah.
I stopped talking to her. I'm on my phone again.
Get out of here.
Hold on. Never TikTok.
Hey, but don't forget, you gotta subscribe. and you gotta like the video.
It'd be nice if you want to support us.
But if you don't want to,
And you want to send it to your friends and whatnot. Look at this.
you could do that. No,
Look
what
at
the
it.
fuck?
Look.